Tuesday at Edgbaston was a spectacular day, and here's a reminder of why, just for the record.
Remarkable, absolutely remarkable.
Terrific entertainment, wonderful effort from New England.
What a way to launch the one-day international summer.
England's highest score in one-day international cricket. 400.
129, absolutely brilliant Butler.
Reams it. Wonderful innings from Joss Butler, absolute star. That 7th wicket record has gone. Pulled away by Rashid.
Well, this is just dismissive. Records are tumbling.
14 sixes. It's another England record. It's gone all the way again, 6 more. Oh, he's nailed this all the way.
Delight for Stephen Finn. First ball googly is good enough.
And gone. England's largest run victory.
Hello and welcome to highlights of match number 2 in this Royal London series between England and New Zealand, played at the Kia Oval.
Good pace, good carry. That's gone. That should run away to the boundary. Wow. Teeing off. Fraction too short, fraction too wide. He's much better off just waiting. See where the ball is going before you try and play shots like that. Got hold of that one.
And again, there's a pattern. Just a little bit of width. That's all he wants.
Width again. It's gone a long way. How far has it gone? Just over the boundary.
Shortish boundary that side. It's gone high. Top edge.
Yes, that's gone a long way as well. One bounce. That's gone all the way.
It's as if McCullum's off and running.
That's all the way as well, into the stands and out of the ground.
There's a pub over there. Oh, it's crunch time, this. Ooh.
Oh, flew over slip. Not too sure that Stokes expected that to come in his direction. But another boundary. That's another boundary.
He's in the slot. He's not missing out there.
Oh, this has gone really high. Stokes gets it. That's a very good catch, turning and running, and it's a very good catch from England's point of view. And the bowling changes work, and Plunkett has come up trumps.
Well, one of the things about Stephen Plunkett is that he's got that little extra pace. That one was just short of 90 miles an hour, 88.5 miles an hour. but it crowded the space as well. Combination, I think, is what's done it. And that's what England desperately needed, a wicket. So 61 for 1. Plunkett celebrates. Understandably, McCullum goes for 39 from just 22 balls. 61 for 1.
Glorious shot. You can pierce the field here at the Oval, you will get full value. Glorious. Oh, that's glorious as well. Fantastic on the eye. Guptill looked pretty good touch at edge best, and he's looking to get back to his best. That's a good shot. Here's a good player off the back foot. He'll get 3 here.
Look like that slider that he bowls. It's not what he needs, it's not what England need, and he's not going to chase after it either. Perhaps if he chased back, it's being Plunkett in the deep. It's Alex Hales, actually, yeah. I think it's Alex Hales, yeah, it is. No point there. Does he think about going back and getting it? He might just have been able to get it. Just over pitched and heaved on the leg side by Martin Guptill. He's going at just under a run a ball. Picks the man out, and the plan from Morgan works. Stokes picks up his first.
It's always nice when a plan works. Fantastic catch actually from Chris Jordan there. He's got outstanding hands, as we saw a couple of catches in the Test series in West Indies. Another fantastic catch there.
Yeah, he'll be frustrated, Guptill. We're just saying he's set. He had a lot of spaces on the leg side, and you're right, he's a brilliant catcher. Anything in his area, and he's going to snaffle it. The frustration there for everyone to see. Good half century, though, for Guptill, of 54 deliveries, 114 for 2. That's the test in a way for Morgan as well, as how long does he hold his nerve and keep this field up? Or does he say, nah, I'm going to need a man back just for that delivery?
The thing I like about it is the mentality's right. You're hunting wickets, you're trying to create opportunities. Okay, Ben Stokes hasn't got that quite right. That's exactly what he doesn't want to be doing, short and wide to this field.
No, they're interested here. Ben Stokes is, fielders are definitely interested. What the umpire's going to do? He's going to have a little look upstairs. No, we're going to leave it as it is. Bump ball. Ah, this time too full. Threaded through the offside. Good batting from Williamson. And again, this time even better. High-class shot to finish the over, which has been expensive for Stokes. 12 runs from it. 127 for 2.
Wrong line, going for another boundary.
Played quite deliberately. It's clever batting. Well, went quickly to Jason Roy. Should he have hung on to it? Bowler will think so. 142 for 2. That's split the field. Yeah. Loose ball. Showed good control. Sheath in this innings so far. That's pulled in front. No one's going to catch that. So quick, square of the wicket either side because of the square, which is wickets all across it. And that is his 50. Davy plays so well. Very good bouncer. Quickly down the wicket, turned into a full toss. 65 for 2 at the halfway mark.
Up it goes again. Just lands on top of the boundary, which is correctly called 6 by Steve Davis.
Go.
Again, a good shot. Hasn't tried to overhit it. He's just steered it over the top mid-off. Done it very nicely. This has gone higher. Will clear route again. And will end up pretty much in the same place at long off. So Rashid waves his hand in that direction, says, if I'm going to bowl leg breaks, maybe I do need the man back there after all, which means someone else has to come in. Yeah, second short ball gets pushed away, and quite firmly too. Sweet shot. It's going to be 2 bounces, 1 bounce rather, and over the rope for 4. And that boundary brings up the 100 partnership. 103 they've put on together now from just 76 balls. Top edge. It's going to go very quickly for 4. Very fine, very quickly. Maybe worth a go from Stokes. Wasn't a middle shot by any stretch of the imagination, but just as effective, and that's always the risk you take with the short ball. Go absolutely anywhere.
Dropped. Very tough chance. Joe Root at short cover. It was flying. No timing. Should be out. Is out. Not the easiest of catches, that actually, to be fair. It's a no ball for height. There you go. Steve Davis is the square leg umpire. He calls it. I'm not quite sure. Can you review this? Or can you? I suppose you can. You can review everything.
I imagine you can review it. Be interesting to have a look at the height of it. The England boys are celebrating. It ended up being a very good catch.
We're checking now.
I think it was Liam Plunkett who probably didn't pick it up.
Okay, front foot first, just to double confirm. Yeah, it's good. Now, if we can follow through to side on, please. Thanks, Will. Coming up here. No, that's below waist. It's below waist level, man. It's fair. There's no clear evidence that it's above waist, so it's a fair legal delivery.
Well, heard it. It's been deemed to be a legal delivery. Therefore, Kane Williamson
give it out again, please.
To go.
Bravo, just give it out again.
He was confused
Thank
by
you.
the height. Couldn't get any timing at all as he looked to hoist it high, and so a very good innings, and another 100 is nipped in the bud. Oh, Taylor gets that one. Finally gets one over mid-wicket out of the middle, and it's gone miles up. And he has 50. Loose ball gets the treatment. That's a glorious shot. That's not too bad a ball, and Stokes can just turn and walk back thinking, well, don't know about that. That was glorious batting. Well, that could be 6 as well. It is. Second one for Ross Taylor. That flew. That is out of the screws. Ross Taylor has hit the top deck.
Another huge strike.
Brilliant. Really well played. Placement, amazing. Timing, not so bad either. Oh, that's 6 more. It's a big start here for Grant Elliott. He looks in good touch. He does 300 posted now. First time in 8 years on this ground. Oh, that's good too. I don't think Morgan's going to get this. He's not. He's quickish, but man, Elliott's coming up with all the answers at the moment. What a great foil for Taylor. He's been given out. Grant Elliott has been given out LBW. They might have a chat about this. Ross Taylor will go down, but Steve Davis said good enough for me. Ross Taylor says, I think it was pretty good, so don't bother, son, which is a shame for Elliott, but a big blow for England just at the right time.
Yeah, big wicket there. And you could see what he was trying to do. Chris Jordan had pretty much telegraphed where he was going to bowl the ball with that field set. Fine leg, third man up. Elliott's trying to get across the crease and nurtle it down past short fine leg.
Make that another boundary, make that another 6. Beautiful shot. This is the danger that Ronke can provide. Flip leg side, nearly picks out Liam Plunkett. Desperate effort. That's probably the shortest part of the ground here at the Oval. Picked up length. Excellent batting, because he knew that the gap was over mid-off and he just positioned himself leg side. Beautiful bat, beautiful timing. Yeah, short, too short. To rethink this, I think. Liam Plunkett and Owen Morgan are having almost chats every ball. Well, that's the other problem for the bowler and the captain. Set your field, stick with it. Slow ball but dispatched. Again length, again boundary. 15 from the over. 343 for 4. Tries to go full. Gets dispatched leg side this time. Gone, a little feather. So this time the short ball works for Stephen Finn. And Luke Ronke, the dangerous Luke Ronke, has gone.
Backing away to give himself room to go that offside. Just hit it close to him. Little feather. Dangerous player, he's gone. 33 from just 16 deliveries. 352 for 5.
Oh, beautiful. Beautifully placed. Too short this time from Stephen Finn. Well, that's one of the signature shots from Ross Taylor. Short, not the middle of the bat, but it will be another boundary. Yeah, that's the moment he's been waiting for. 100 for Ross Taylor. 100 of the highest order as well. So important for that New Zealand side that Ross Taylor is back to his best. 13th 100 in ODIs. He's just read the situation perfectly. He's batted beautifully with Kane Williamson. He's batting well now with Santner. And he's got his eyes, and New Zealand's eyes are set now on 400. Make that 6 more. That has been crunched out the middle of the bat. Top tier for Ross Taylor.
Yes, quite far enough up. What a great hit. A long way, this.
That's wonderful batting. Wonderful batting. Stays leg side of the ball because he knows that there's a big gap through point. Nothing that Sam Billings could do. 388 for 5. Go quickly to the boundary. Nothing Sam Billings could do. Willie with the dive. Full enough, not straight enough.
Well, there's two noises, first and foremost.
OK, Robert.
I'll review it if they think it's out. Sounded like two noises to me.
Well, LBW review, mate. Can we start with front foot no ball, please, man? Thank you. That's great. It's a fair delivery. Looking at Hawkeye now, Robbo, and the impact is in line, and the wickets is umpire's call. So I'll get you to stay with your original decision, man. You're on screen now. Well done, man. Thank you, Will.
The edge should just be one. If Rashid gets it in quick enough, it is just one. So they are restricted, New Zealand, to under 400, but they do have 398 on the board. That for the loss of 5 wickets. Great entertainment yet again. We had it at Edgbaston, and we've had it again now today at the Oval. Full crowd. They've enjoyed what they've seen. England have been tested with the ball this time around. Ross Taylor then the hero, but in truth all of New Zealand's batsmen have impressed on what is a good surface. It's Ross Taylor who will finish with 119 runs on the board, just 96 deliveries. Last 10 overs went for 110. The last 5 overs went for 47. A good decision today from Brendan McCullum, who won the toss. Yet we'll have a bat first, and that tells its own story. 50, 39, 93, 32, 33. The mainstay Ross Taylor with his 13th ODI 100, 398 for 5.
Bowling figures. Well, a total like that. Then did pretty well though. 10 overs, 1 for 69. Jordan was expensive. Let's hope that side strain is nothing too serious. 1 for 97 from 9. Plunkett 1 for 71 from 9. Rashid none for 72 out from his 10. Ben Stokes 2 for 66 from 9. And Joe Root slipped in quietly and slipped away. 3 overs, none for 20.
Jason Roy off and running with a couple. That'll settle him down. Too short. Gimme, just a gimme on the pads, helped on its way. Beautiful. Don't try and hit it too hard, just use the pace. Gets lucky. You need a little bit of luck. He gets it there. Leading edge over cover. Edged. Flashed hard. No chance for third man. Another boundary for Roy.
Well, he's not letting New Zealand settle. Either of them are actually not letting these two champion bowlers settle on line and length.
Edged. Oh, brilliant in the end from McCullum. Second attempt. I thought he clung on to it, but in the end it found a way of hitting the ground. Another life, another bit of luck for Jason Roy. 3 gone, 23 without loss. Nicely played in the end. He likes to go way across to the offside. Be careful playing around that front pad, but it was wide enough this time. Sedate start then. Ball to continue. Say Sedate, just to add a 6 to that. Time is now for Roy and Hales to put their foot down. They've got themselves set.
Well, that is hit hard and flat. It's a terrific shot. End of the power play, 65 without loss. Becomes quite the norm now, isn't it, to play the reverse sweep and variations of it. Miscued that one a little bit, but there's a bit of hesitation. This is going to be tight. Well, well, well.
Yeah, we'll run out referral, please, mate. So straight to side on cameras, please. Yeah, that's good, mate. He's bats through, so we're going to display not out. The decision is not out. Thank you.
I've just got that out of the bottom of the bat. It probably away, and that's brilliant fielding. Oh, there you go. Talk about periscope.
It's a different way to do it, but you take them all.
Now watch this. You couldn't do this if you practiced all your life. This off the back of the bat off the splice, somewhere around that splice, base of the splice. There he goes, leaving it. Oh, it's the reverse leave.
I actually think this is a good move from Benner McCullum, bringing his brother Nathan on to bowl. These two batters will be used to facing the ball coming on the pace, using the pace of the ball. The wicket, there's not a great deal of swing, just trying to change the tempo. But so far, the two batters in the middle played it very well.
Yeah, your margin of error is virtually nil on a pitch as good as this. It's a fraction short, foot away. Well, caught at backward point playing the reverse, but there again, you weigh it up, don't you? How many runs does it get you? He's got out on this occasion.
Exactly right. Live by the sword, die by the sword. He played a brilliant shot, exactly the same, and the over before. Just gets underneath it slightly, and unfortunately picks the man out.
Who doesn't have to move. So the first wicket goes down. Good partnership though of 85. Roy goes for 39. 85 for 1. It's going to be 4. No one's going to catch that. Quite where he intended. Opened the face, but edge. But it takes Alex Hales to 51 from 43 balls.
There's a chance here at mid-on. Chance here. Nathan McCullum makes no mistake.
Well, this is what happens and what can happen in the chase. Maybe a little bit of bounce, maybe a little bit of grip in the pitch. But Joe Root played this shot so effectively the other day. This one, again, it's a bit of a top edge. Doesn't get the full part of the bat on it. Just needed judging and taking by Nathan McCullum. Keeps his hands beautifully high. That's what New Zealand need to do. Keep chipping away at the wickets. Joe Root so successful the other day. Quiet day today for 6. It's 100 for 2.
Oh, yes. Oh, hello.
Hello indeed. This is beautifully bowled. Again, that seems in a great position. That's proper turn. Proper turn.
In the air again at mid-wicket. Here's another one. Safe as houses bolt.
Oh dear, things starting to unravel a bit. Stern expression from Paul Farbrace, but smiles on the faces of New Zealand. Santner's now picked up 2 in quick succession. Again, the top edge. Again, maybe a little bit of bounce, but it doesn't carry over the top of Bolt by any stretch of the imagination. Just positions himself nicely as well, as did McCullum before him. So 2 straightforward catches in the deep. And Tails hangs his head. 54, played well, 100 for 3.
That's hitting with the spin. In the gap, yeah, gets it all the way. 6. Cut! Another in the air. This is safe. Yes. Heads up.
Over here, son, on me, Ed.
Do some heaving here. It's over to the tent. Heaved into extra cover. And so a bit of a gamble from McCullum to bring Guptill into the attack. Short again. Oh, he's got that. Just advancing down the pitch. That's hit the side screen.
The short balls just keep on banging in and they keep on disappearing, irrespective of who is the bowler.
Great batting, great to watch.
Edge done, gone.
Yeah, well done, McLennan. Well done, Brendan McCullum. Change to the extra pace, really. I think he's beaten for pace in the end. Bat speed is there. Intent is there. Yeah, I think it just catches the edge. He's not quite in the position he wants. He's a little bit hurried. He's trying to hit the ball leg side. Good decision. Bold and brave innings comes to an end. 28 from just 17. 163 now for 4.
That was well struck. Advise them all to keep their eyes on the game. Never look away.
It's Morgan of old, that's what it is. One of his favourite shots over and over long on deep mid wicket.
Won't get there. That's gone a long way again. That's another big one. Watch it, everyone. 19 runs from the over. 191 before. That's 4.
What a shot that is. Yeah, it's short and it's perhaps not the quickest ball. He'll bowl at 82 miles an hour, but how quick Buttler reacts to the length.
Wide on the crease, but that's 4. Edge done dropped. Ross Taylor, the man in the slip cordon.
That's why he's got the slip in, and that's why they're bowling outside off stump. They fancy getting him out. Missed opportunity. 202 for 4.
Oh, crashed away. That is hit with immense power. Scintillating way to go to 50 for the England captain, Owen Morgan. 51 from just 28 balls. That's another one straight down the ground. No holding back, no time to hold back, to be honest. My word, that's gone again. It's gone a long way over extra cover, well away from the fielder. Third boundary four of the over. Still one ball to come. Oh, what a shot. What a shot that is. Oh, that's good. Santner just overdid that, trying to cut down the room. Went two leg side. Straight again. That's got the legs again. It's the second six of the over. It's another brilliant over for England and Owen Morgan. 18 runs from it this time. On they go. 241 for 4. Oh, that's good. That's gone fine. Trent Boult will be disappointed in himself. It's not a huge error as a bowler, but it's just enough to open up the possibility there. Over the top and mid-off, and over that boundary yet again. Oh, wicket. Just what New Zealand needed. The thinnest of edges. Nicely caught by Luke Ronke. A half-hearted smile, you might say, on the faces now of the New Zealand players, because they realise, OK, the wicket is very, very handy, but they're not out of the trees yet, not out of the woods yet.
Cross seam from Trent Boult, pushing across Jos Buttler, and as David says, the skinniest of edges, and that's such a shame because he was going brilliantly and the perfect foil for Owen Morgan at the other end. Jos Buttler out, 41.
Oh, good shot. Full and straight delivery, full and straight the shot.
Oh, fielder out there, oh, danger. Grant Elliott. Wonderful innings has come to an end. England didn't need that.
It's the last thing they needed. Really, really played well. Favours that offside, and he's just not quite got out in the middle of that. He knows there he's in trouble. Elliott makes no mistake. Shock horror for the crowd at the back, but that is a massive wicket. Owen Morgan, the England captain, has to go for 88 from just 47 deliveries. 274 for 6.
Oh, gone. A back cut straight to the field. England are losing too many wickets here.
Yep. Fortunate, picked out the man. A bit of a dull moment. These two sides play. Sam Billings, he's got to go. This is why. Couldn't get down. He either had to try and go over the top, open the face, or in the end, just picked out Martin Guptill. Be disappointed. It was there to hit. Has to go. It's gone for 12, 275 for 7.
Down the ground, has he got it over the top? Yes, it'll skip away 4. Oh, he gets that away. And Rashid, it's right in his slot. Half volley outside off stump.
He's a useful cricketer.
Oh! Parried by Ross Taylor. Full and straight, and one bounce 4.
It's hard, that's hit very hard. Brings the 300 for England, 301. Just another 98.
Oh, he's played that so well. He kept his eye on the ball, and huge stretch. Oh, Skyer, does he get away with this? Oh! Never in a position, Martin Guptill. He's got a wonderful pair of hands.
The other problem here, he says, you see what he's saying? It actually came back on me. And I think with that spin, I don't know, but it certainly, he seemed to go past it, didn't he? Let's have a look.
Well, he's a terrific catcher, Guptill. He really is. Hands like buckets. And he's also looking at the fielder who's running alongside him. Runs past it. Oh, he's got that. He's got that. Yes, 6.
That's magnificent. My goodness, that's a fantastic shot. And the young fella is under pressure early in the over. Now then. One bounce for. Captain can't chase it down. Brilliant batting. That could run away for 4, will run away for 4. Terrific improvisation there from Rashid. I think Brendan McCullum was just having a quiet word there to Steve Davis. And it's worked. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? This game does not deserve this. This has been wonderful entertainment. Fantastic batting effort from 2 sides. Please go away, rain.
Well, yes, everyone wishing the rain disappeared in a hurry. There's nothing much you can do about it. This was the score then when the rain came. 1 ball to go in that 44th over, 3:45 for 7. England at that stage on something of a roll, but New Zealand, I have to say, would have probably been still just favourites. By the time the rain finished, everything had to be revised. Duckworth-Lewis called into application, of course. These were the revised playing conditions when it was decided that it was going to be a 46 over game. The target to be 379. 1 bowler bowling a maximum of 10 overs. That was already done. Trent Boult had already bowled his 10. 4 bowlers to bowl a maximum of 9, meaning that Tim Southey could bowl 1 more ball, and that McClenaghan had also finished his spell. So New Zealand had to do some thinking as to who would bowl the remaining 2 overs and 1 ball, and England had to hope they had the firepower to get it over the boundary.
Here we go. 13 deliveries. Here's number 1, Tim Southey, his last. Play and miss. Perfect result for New Zealand. That's brilliant. That is wonderful from Nathan McCullum. How far has it gone? It's gone the distance. It's gone miles. England are back in it. Again, he stops it. Brilliant comeback. Brilliant comeback. 28 from 9. It's getting tougher. England need another boundary, and they need it right now. Have they got it? It's gone over the top, has it? No! McCullum takes the catch off the brother. So they've got rid of the dangerous Plunkett, and more importantly, it's a dot ball as well. He gets it through for 4. That's glorious. Where have they been hiding? Rashid. He's got this one. How well has he got it? How well? Oh, brilliant piece of fielding. What a great piece of fielding. What a terrific catch. Oh, I thought the game had everything, and now it has. That is simply the most amazing thing you'll see. Can't have anything over.
He's inside. He's thrown it before he's got up there, so that's all good. And the catch is completed. Yeah, that's all fine. That is out. Confirm it is out.
Play and miss. They've got to run a bye. And they get the bye. They have to come back for 2. They just have to. So now they all have to go out of the park, basically. Chris Jordan injured and all. Have you got the power? Straight down the ground. Trent Bolt will come in. They won't be able to get back for 2. And New Zealand are in the box seat, barring something really silly. Oh, that was no ball height. Umpires will have a look at each other here. But it wasn't waist high. It was a boundary. It was well struck. Bottom of the bat, no real timing. Guptill will cut that off, and they'll get back for 2. So all Grant Elliott has to do now is stand up, stay legal, and get it somehow down the other end. Play and a miss, and that's it, folks. There's it. New Zealand have squared the series, and Brendan McCullum knows he might have dodged one there. He'll take it, because New Zealand too have played some outstanding cricket today, and those that have stayed all day have got great value for money.
Well, New Zealand got the wickets they needed in those final couple of overs, just a slow momentum. England falling short, 365 for 9 it was at the end of those 46 overs. And all credit to New Zealand in the field. I mean, an amazing amount of runs scored during the day. When it counted, they just had enough in the bag, and some expensive figures to say the least. The spinners went a long, long way. Everyone went a long way at some stage, apart from Bolt. Great figures those in amongst it all, 2 for 53 from his 10 overs, and that was absolutely key when you look at the way it all finished. Technically, New Zealand winners by 13 runs, according to the Duckworth-Lewis method, and the series tied now at 1-1. And afterwards, Nick Knight spoke to both captains and the man of the match.
I want to say congratulations. I mean, what a great game. Shame, of course, you're on the losing side. What was it like to play in?
Yeah, it was epic. I mean, these are the games of cricket that we want our youngsters to play in, and I want to play in more often than not. I think the style of cricket in which we emulated today was fantastic. It was a sort of a continuation of Birmingham. And I'm very proud of the guys, the way they went about the chase. A little bit disappointed with our fielding at times and our execution with the ball a little bit, but credit to New Zealand. They're one of the best sides in the world. They came out and structured their innings really well and took advantage of the shorter boundary at times. But the way we went about the chase, all credit go to the guys.
I thought 400 was a good start, but you know, there's no guarantees in this day and age. The wicket was pure. Obviously, the outfield was fast, and the players that they possess are always going to be dangerous. So, you know, there's times where I felt we were in front, but then they came back at us again, and we had to work even harder. And I thought the bowlers, it was a tough day out, but at the same time, under pressure, they stood up and delivered for us. So, well, just a tremendous game. Neither team probably deserved to lose. The weather obviously played its part and probably helped us, if anything. But, you know, just a great result for us and obviously a tremendous game of cricket.
Ross, must be pretty special being man of the match in a game like that.
Yeah, I mean, anytime there's over 760 runs, it must be a pretty exciting game. But, you know, obviously Duckworth-Lewis played its part. But no, definitely happy to have the win.
And Brendan's saying they were looking at 350, but for your contribution, getting up somewhere near 400?
Yeah, it's probably a par of 360, 370. It was a very good wicket. You know, the way Kane played and the partnerships that we had throughout the day, but, you know, the way Morgan came out and batted, just the way the game ebbed and flowed, and, you know, it was nice to get on the other side.
So, still to come, the next match at the Ageas Bowl in Southampton on Sunday. Trembridge midweek and Chester Street at the end of that following week. 3 games still to play. Could be 3 cracking games, and who knows where the series will end up.